Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and our home team. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
My keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big...
And off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back.
He has really influenced the game from that position.
They'll run here with John Kelly. Ten yards on the pickup. A gain of just
their speed and their route running savvy.
And now this is Kelly. And throwing is Mannion. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's on first down. Kelly. Here's second and 6. And this will be our first penalty of the night. Here's Mannion. Looking left side. He's got a man. It's Kelly. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Sack, baby! Sack, baby!
They're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
That is happens, and occasionally we've seen success occur.
Meanwhile, McCown's pass nearly intercepted. To throw once more on second and 10. McCown got his man, Robbie Anderson. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. 96 yards. And they are drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious to the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think?
Moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
When it's tough, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top.
Kelly on the counter. And an alley to run. And that'll be good. On second down. It's Kelly. And he'll be brought down. They'll run on first down. Kelly trying to find a lane. instead. And they go backwards. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Kelly. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him about the 43. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he gets this inside the 30 from
That, and if it is, you often get a very successful play.
They run with it. It's Kelly. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, just like last play. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. In the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
One is not buying the other dinner.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And he'll bang that one through. Off unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Able to push his way through. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, 30, 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. From one end zone to the other, 101 yards. And the Jets are going to retake the lead.
That was a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's
to do so there.
This time, the extra point up and good. And +1 in the end zone. A 101-yard return there. Electric. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running.
Facing some different ways here. It's caught left side by Cooks. They're going to look to throw. He's got Higbee complete right side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. On the return is Williams. That'll be putting the books at their own 22. Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. Working from the McCown. It's Anderson with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
We'll get it into enemy.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nice.
And the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 30. He gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Just throwing now is McCown. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold.
Easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Attempt right hash. And this one is right through. And now it's now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it to Cooks. On the delay, it's Kelly. And an alley to run. And they'll work, call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. The final shot before half for McCown. He'll let this go for the end zone. Be intercepted.
Picked off with second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
The Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him a crown ready to head back out there. And he's had some time to chew on that interception. He's on positively here to start the third quarter. To throw, it's McCown. Makes the catch. And he'll be brought. Indeed, here come the flags. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Fresh.
Isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
From the gun, it's McCown. Flush to his right. That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. As they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room. Shotgun here for McCown. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Densed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that extra, there's not any extra field. So
that'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
You're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever term that minute, making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big throw away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense... They'll drop the throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Back to throw. on 2nd and 9. Mannion. And that's complete to Cooks. Throwing is Mannion. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. 2nd and 2. There's that man again. It's complete.
Playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Broken tackle. And he's got a scampering home from 19 yards out. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One up.
That's up and good. It's 22-14. Down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Up for other people that have big games as well.
They start this with a run for Powell. And he'll be brought down somewhat off. I think this one's going to be a face mask. This is the running back, Powell. They go again with Powell. McCown going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Curse, 36 yards.
Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there, but the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time, so they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. Here in the third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He's letting it float. And got his man complete. That's the play. Brandon Cooks with hit within 1 score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And this one's back to an 8-point game. Drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. Trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good, making his way back onto the field. He's having a day here in quarter.
That's the big one, because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. See what else he has in store. An opening there in that first down.
Deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And shedding his way forward. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him.
And not just hello, how about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
On first down, It's Powell. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now they'll throw with McCown. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. McCown looking to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jermaine Kearse. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here. And the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. This is Steele at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the Rams offense now. They get set and head back onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty... They'll start on the ground with Kelly.
Got behind his pads, pulled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Here's Mannion. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Kelly. So a nice job to break the one.
Boom after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for him. They'll set up the throw. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's going to get this down. Looking for the throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Connection.
To throw again on Zane. Mannion. Throw completely. It's Kelly. They'll drop it to throw. Looking left side. Looking to throw again. Check it down. Mannion. It's Higbee, the tight end. Yeah, this loading. They got 2 on first. They're standing just 1 yard there.
I think it's okay that they didn't get it.
That's a 22-yard touchdown.
It felt like it. They got a touchdown they needed. But all your defense is out of the ball. Get a catch and you got a touchdown. I'm sure it took you a long time.
Yeah, it's offense. Probably up a little tough time.
You're exactly right. And if you have that one body clock, you actually build up momentum. And you don't
mark here.
We thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happened in the opposite backfield. And that
Good night from Seattle.